production has just arrived in this edition of the Africa Eco Race. Some of the world's best riders and drivers got their first taste of what it is like to race in the heart of Morocco this January. After a rough beginning with the weather conditions causing cancellations and change of plans, the vehicles officially hit the desert as their way to Dakar has just started. The second stage of the Africa Eco Race and first time special of this edition took place between Boussaïd and Tagounit, covering a total distance of 425 kilometres. Riders and drivers left the bivouac in Boussaïd at dawn without any intermediate liaison to head straight into the Merzouga dunes. It was a demanding start, with challenging navigation through the sand, before opening onto long, fast, dusty and rocky tracks, typical of Moroccan terrain. Originally 381 kilometres long, the timed special had to be shortened to approximately 218 kilometres, with the final section neutralised due to terrain heavily impacted by recent weather events, making some areas impassable and compromising competitor safety. On the motorcycles, starting behind defending champion Jacopo Cerruti, Alessandro Botturi claimed victory. This was a remarkable performance for Botturi, who also reported having lost a little bit of time due to a navigation error in the dunes. I tried to push, but I was a bit lost at the beginning. Luckily, I managed to get out fast enough. I lost about a minute. Then there was no one, and I saw him around the last 40 kilometres. It was a short but challenging special stage, and it had a bit of everything. It was difficult in the beginning, but then I navigated well, so it was okay. I've always been alone. During the final part, Botturi came closer, but mainly I was alone. This was an intense special, with tricky navigation, as confirmed by the competitors at the finish.
Sì, dai, una prima tappa impegnativa perché...
Yes, it was a challenging first stage because the roads were a bit bumpy. It was a bit difficult to navigate, especially in the first part. In fact, a couple of mistakes happened, but then I found my rhythm and did the whole stage on my own. I did quite well. I'm happy with my pace, I'm relaxed, and there is still a lot of stages to go. The bike was great. I felt it great from the start. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I had a really good day. A lot of dust in the beginning because I had some slower guys in front of me, but it was a cool stage. Yeah, I think I was lucky that I have some lines in front of me. So for navigation, I just checked the lines, and it was okay. Yeah, it was good.
C'era qualche nota che non era facile da interpretare.
You had to be careful, especially the first riders. In fact, you could see different tracks. Together with Gauthier, we navigated really well and we didn't really make big mistakes. For a first stage, I am really happy. We had to be a bit cautious, so it was good. The dunes were beautiful. It was a nice first day. I didn't make any big mistakes. I was a bit slow at the start. You really have to stay calm, really calm, because it is the first day. To get the right timing, I stayed in my area. So it was nice. I read the dangers well and then I found Marini. We rode together. He took the lead, and when he made 2-3 mistakes, I put him back on the right track. So we made a nice team. It is great to ride together like that.
Le dune sì, erano belle compatte, sì, dai, diciamo.
The dunes were nice and compact. It depends on each person. Maybe you could see the signs of the others. It depends on each person and the way that he feels it. In the cars category, the Belgian Convig racing team crew won the special, ahead of their fellow Belgians Philippe Lambiot and François Béguin by 3 minutes and 52 seconds. The two MD Optimus vehicles took the first 2 positions, ahead of Thomas Rednicek.
First kilometers, so we have to try to be comfortable with the road book. The car was perfect. We just lose the concentration because I lose the sensor for the gear shifting. So the car was stopping. Then we disconnect the wrong sensor and then was okay, but I lose the concentration. So at the end, I was not enough fast. But on the beginning, I think the tempo was great. Navigation was great. We make one big mistake on the FZ zone, on the 30. Then one colleague passed us on this moment, but otherwise, Lukáš was great. So I'm very happy to be here, and now we can enjoy.
Plutôt bien, on a pris beaucoup de plaisir, c'est super bien passé.
It went pretty well. We had a lot of fun. It went really well. It was very varied. We had a bit of everything. Dunes and rolling on the ground. It was really good. I don't want to open up too much, but we certainly have some ambitions, and we're going to try to do something this week. In the SSVs, the 2025 winner, Pierre Lafay, took victory in this first special with his co-driver, Stéphane Denichot, in 2 hours, 24 minutes and 34 seconds, ahead of Jérôme Combier by over 12 minutes. Well, I'm a bit surprised that there are no other SSVs have arrived. We drove safe. We were looking for places, 1 or 2 anyway. We are happy because we drove well, but I thought there would be already company here, but they were left behind. It went well. It was not a very difficult special. In navigation, there were 1 or 2 difficult parts, but we managed to handle them well. There were some hesitations, but we did not get lost. We did not waste time. Overall, we are both happy with what we did. Among the trucks, the 2025 Africa Eco Race winner Gerrit Zourmond dominated the competition with a time of 3 hours, 8 minutes and 2 seconds. historic category is off to a strong start in the birthplace of Rally Raid with a new level of challenge this year. There is no time stage in this category. Instead, competitors are assessed through navigation tests. After a rally start heavily impacted by the elements, the Africa Eco Race is now fully underway. The tight gaps observed in this first time special demonstrate the high level of competition and a race wide open, promising an intense and unpredictable rally ahead. Stage 3 is next, with competitors leaving Tanganyika very early, heading for the next bivouac in Assa, over a total distance of 514 kilometres, including 440 kilometres of special stage and 74 kilometres of liaison. Stay tuned as we get back to you tomorrow with more spectacle and adventure straight from the heart of Morocco.